We're going to do some of the fixes for the Nvidia Shield. First thing we're going to do is connect to the network with our storage device so that we can add files on there. So we're going to go to the settings in the top right, then device preferences, and then storage. Then there's transfer files over local network. You're going to click that box and you're going to come to this screen. This is the information you're going to need: username, password, and IP address. And you're going to use this on your computer to log in. We're going to do that right now. So when we transfer over, I already have the username and password inputted, so I'm going to just need to go to the top here, put 2 forward slashes, and input the IP address, and then that's going to log me straight in. You're going to need to put in the username and password, and that's going to bring you here. Double click the internal file, and we are inside the Shield folder. We're going to go into the RetroArch folder, and we're going to add some of the BIOS. This is going to help fix a few of the games. So in RetroArch, go to System, and then click the downloads below. I have all the needed BIOS files, and you're going to put all these files just straight into the system folder. Now I already have most of them done here. Once you do have all of them there, you don't need to save anything, it automatically saves. So we can just close that out. Now we're back on the Nvidia Shield here. We have a couple of apps to download for these fixes. We're going to go over to the Google Play Store, and we're going to download first I'm going to type in Retro. We're going to download the Dig emulator. That's going to give us access to the Amiga games, which are not currently working on RetroArch. We're going to go over to the SNES 9X EX Plus emulator. There are a few of the games that are not showing up in RetroArch. They're all going to show up. All the ROMs are going to show up in this app. So we're going to download that one as well. We're going to type in ColM for the Coleco emulator. These games are not working properly with the emulator they have in RetroArch, so this will fix those really easily. Go back to the main page here. You're going to need to put them on your favorites. I already have them added here. So we're going to open up the PlayStation emulator first. We're going to go to the BIOS, run BIOS. Now mine's going to work right away. Yours will just need to search real quick. There is a way you can put it onto the EPSX folder in the RetroArch storage, but there's no need, or in the Nvidia Shield storage, but there's no need to do that. When you click the run BIOS button, it's going to search out the BIOS on your storage and it'll find them in the RetroArch system folder. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to SNES and search out the games here. Now this access that we're giving inside the folder hierarchy is going to be what we do for all the apps that we added. So don't worry if you couldn't keep up here. We're going to do it again, and then we're going to do it again. Alright, so we're going to do it again right here with Coleco emulator. Alright, we're going to open the emulator, give it permissions, close whatever stupid pop-up this is, go to the USB drive, and then we're going to go to Android. Just using my controller for this, media. And then for this one, we're going to the Coleco Vision emulator, or the Coleco Vision folder, and then we're just going to press A twice when we open it. And that's going to hit use this folder, and then just hit allow. Same thing we did with Super Nintendo a second ago. We're going to do it one more time with the Dig emulator. First, we're going to need to create the Dig folder. So we're going to back up to the USB drive. Just hit the B button here. I've already created it, but there is a create new folder at the top. So since it's already made, I'm going to hit use this folder. Then I'm going to give it permission to the RetroArch top folder because Dig is not actually an emulator, so it just accesses other emulators. Very strange. RetroArch can't run Amiga games, but Dig can run Amiga games through RetroArch. Don't ask me. Alright, so we finished that. Then we're going to open the games, or we're going to tell it where the Amiga games are. That's all the only ones that we're going to need Dig for. Select folder, go back to the USB drive, Android, media, and then Amiga at the top left. I accidentally moved the cursor there, so I need to hit Amiga and press A twice there. There we go, allow. And now it's going to take a minute to populate the games. I'm not going to wait here. It takes about 20 minutes. There's a lot of Amiga games, so you can just open another app while it does that, and those will start to show up under systems, genres, games. Alright, last fix we're going to do is the Atari 5200. So the first issue that was showing up is because you don't have the BIOS, which are now in the proper folder, but there's still another issue. So we're going to open an emulator, or open a game in Atari 5200, and then we're going to hit start. I'm going to scroll down to options. This is in a 5200 Atari 5200 game, then Atari system, and we're going to go down to 5200. Very simple fix. Don't know why they don't have it by default. So that's going to fix the first issue. We're going to hit restart, and you're going to come across another super easy issue to fix. The controller's not going to work right away. You're going to hit start. Not even going to wait for that issue to come up. Down to controls, port 1 controls, and just change the device type from RetroPad to Atari joystick. And then you can save game remap file so that you don't have to do it again. And that'll allow you to play the Atari 5200 game. So a couple of quick, easy fixes there for the Atari and for all of these, really.